Hey there, welcome to my channel. It's a girl Mokhohlwe. I'm back again with another video. If you are watching this video, I know very well that you are in your final year looking for graduation programs or internship, or you have graduated and looking for something, an internship and graduation. So I hope that this video will be very helpful to you in navigating the application process and all that. And there's gonna be a lot of videos after this, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So me myself, when I was done with my degree, I looked for videos like this to actually help me navigate the application process, to get familiar with the application process, because times have changed and the way the application process are right now are very different from when I first did I started school, right? So I hope this will make this application process very easy, and yeah, we'll have videos like this coming up other than that. So if you like them, please like, share and subscribe. If there's anyone looking for such videos, you can share with them just to make the application process very easy. So today we're going to talk about the MTN Global Program. At first I didn't know about the program. I just bumped into it while I was looking for opportunities on LinkedIn. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, I'll advise you to just stop the video here and look for videos. Just type LinkedIn on YouTube. There will be a lot of videos that will tell you about LinkedIn, and please download the app. It will help you with finding opportunities that are right for you. And the YouTube videos that you look for others that will help you create it and to help you stand out in terms of creating your profile so that it can be seen or noticed by recruiters. There are HRs, there are CEOs, there are managers, there are, so you can just literally get opportunities through just communicating with them, and asking questions and all that. So yeah, so I got the opportunity by through LinkedIn, and I applied, and there was just so many new things that I did. And I was like, you know what, let me come here and share and make this thing easy for you if you're going to apply for the opportunity in 2026. So these opportunities are mostly posted on LinkedIn, Graduate 24 student room, and this is when you'll find the opportunity. So the MTN Global Program, they usually open it around October, and the end date is like around November. And then this is what's going to happen when you apply. So you're going to see the link to the application. You're going to go through that link. It will take you to their application platform, which is Leaply. They use Leaply for their application. And then when you get to Leaply, you have to create a profile. After creating a profile, there's so many questions that they're going to ask you to make sure that this program is you are best fit for the program. So if you are not best fit for the program, you're not going to be able to apply for the program. That's why they ask you those questions before you apply. So what they're going to do is that you're going to look at the Global Graduate Program requirements. You're going to make sure that you meet all of them, because if you don't meet all of them, you're not going to be able to apply, right? So these are the requirements before you apply. So the requirements is that you must be under the age of 27. So you have to be under the age of 27. You have to have a bachelor degree. So if you have an advanced diploma or you have a BTech or whatever, you have to make sure that in your CV there is bachelor degree. Make sure that there is NQF level 7, make sure it stands out. And when you press there, when they ask you bachelor degree or whatever, press bachelor degree so that it can be a tick. Whatever requirements you have, there is a tick that happens there, and then it's going to allow you to apply. You must also be South African for South African opportunities. And there are 3 programs under the Global Graduate Program. There is a global program, there is the FinTech one, and there is the Mankosa. Is it Mankosa? I think it's the Mankosa one. So those are the requirements. So a lot of degrees are there in the program, like there's business administration, finance, and whatever. So I think a lot of people qualify for the opportunities there, but I applied for the global program specifically. So after you send your CV. Obviously it's going to be screened, and then if you qualify for the program, you're going to move to the next stage. The next stage usually happens around November. After the closing date, they'll move you guys to the next stage, which is going to be the assessment. So, assessments, guys. I'm going to tell you this about the assessment. They are so easy. You just need to focus. You just need to give yourself time. You just need to make sure that you are fresh. Like, when you attempt this assessment, you just need to make sure that you understand the whole process. You read the instructions. So they're going to send you an email. I'll put the email here if I find it, but they're going to send you an email. They'll give you every information that you need to know about the email. There'll be a link there. You're going to go to the link where you go to the e-learning, MTN Learn. I think it's called MTN Learn, where you have to also create a profile so that you can be able to write the assessment, and your results will be automatically submitted there. So with the assessment, you have to get 80%. There are two assessments. The first one is like you read a whole lot of like information, passages, story, and all that, and then you answer the questions after. There are two. And then the other one is the English proficiency test. There are 5 assessments under that. Like there are 5 assessments, and your results has to be 80% higher, or else you'll be disqualified. So with us, we're very lucky because we had a lot of technical a lot of people experienced technical difficulties, so they moved us. Like, it didn't matter whether you passed the test or whatever, but I had a feel of what the assessments are, and I really did well in them. So I'm very sure that a lot of people will pass that stage. After that stage, when you pass it, you're going to get a digital interview, and that's the interview that's going to get you to the interview straight. So you have to make sure you do your best when it comes to the digital interview. And I know a lot of people have a hard time when it comes to digital interview, because you have to record yourself like I'm doing right now. And it's so difficult. I know I went through a lot of difficult interviews, but I have a lot of information regarding the digital interview. I have questions that they ask, so I'm just gonna put them right here. I'm gonna read it for you, but I'm also gonna put them right here. But tips for the digital interview: your background has to be clear. Don't have this whole thing that I have here, whatever. Your background has to be clear. It doesn't really, I understand that like sometimes you don't have a clear background, but make sure like there's not a lot of things going on in your back, like, so that your video has to be clear. You have to be visible, like they have to see you. Your audio has to be clear. They have to hear what you're saying. They have to hear what you articulating, what you're trying to say. You have to be very confident. You have to be smiling, and I know it's very hard to smile. It's very hard to smile when you are frustrated. Like, your mind just gets blank. As soon as you press that record or the times ends, I know that your mind has to but you have to prepare, guys. You have to prepare yourself for such thing. You have to use the practice sessions, like the practice questions that they give you before the actual interview, so that you can prepare yourself, so that you know what to do and all that. You have to prepare as much as you can so that you're comfortable with the camera, right? So those are the things that you need to do before the digital interview. So with the digital interview, they give you like, I don't know if the interviewer give you like 2 minutes or 3 minutes to see the questions and prep your answer. But they give you between 2 minutes or 3 minutes to see the question, and then you prepare your answer. Once that 3 minutes is out, the phone will start recording. You can use a phone, you can use a laptop, but I advise laptop because the phones are not doing justice, right? So they give you 3 minutes, and then after the 3 minutes is over, the phone is gonna start recording, right? You have to answer. Make sure you're very clear. Make sure that you're very comfortable. Don't show them that you have rehearsed the questions if you have the questions before, because that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to tell you what their questions are so that you can prepare yourself if you're going to apply for the opportunity. Don't tell them I shared the questions, please. So there's going to be 5 questions that they're going to ask you. They usually ask you, tell me about yourself. Why do you think you're the best ambassador? Tell me about a time when you experience difficulties, or challenges. They ask you about tell me about a time where you worked in a team, and they ask you about how do you handle pressure, and all that. So those are like the 5 questions I think they ask. I'll just put them here so that you can see them properly. Those are the questions. And then I'll advise you that you always use the STAR method. If you don't know about the STAR method, please guys, go Google. Google is free. STAR method or ChatGPT, just write what is the STAR method so that it can help you. Because when you use the STAR method, you're able to articulate yourself better. You're able to explain yourself even better and get to the point. So the STAR method, I'll just say, is situation, task, what's the A? I forgot the A, and then there is the results. So you're gonna explain your situation, you're gonna explain the task, you're gonna explain what you did to achieve the task, and then you're gonna explain the results you got. And then that's way. So in questions like describe a time where you got a challenge and all that and how you overcame the challenge, you use the STAR method. When it says describe a time where you worked in a team, you have to describe what happened and the things that you were part of, or the things that you did to make sure that the team we were on the same goal. And like, you have to explain what you did in that team. If you were the project manager, what are the things you did to make sure that you meet the deadlines, you do everything. And then you have to also on questions like describe a time where you work under pressure, you have to make sure that you tell them that you put like things like tasks that were urgent first before tasks that you just have to make sure that you know how to answer such questions. And then after you pass the digital interview, and it takes a while after the digital interview to the interview stage, like it takes about a month. So don't worry if you don't hear back from them, just relax and know that you did all you can. And then they'll review the application, and then they'll move you forward to the interview, where it's a panel interview. Sometimes there are 3, sometimes there are 4. And at the panel interview, obviously they are just situational questions. They're just gonna ask you why the company, why the role, why your qualifications. Like, it's all gonna be about yourself and all that, unless it's a technical position and now you ask tech staffs and all of that. But just know more about your role. After they have invited you, just research more about the company, the role and all that. And then after that, it's your offer letter, and you have the job. You have the job, and that's all that's all about the application. There's nothing more about it. But I just wanted to tell you that because the program started in April, every step it's gonna take a long time for you to come to reply you. So you don't have to be impatient. Just relax and know that you did all you like. Everything that you had to do, you did it. So it's up to them whether they like you or not. And yeah, I know digital interviews are very difficult, guys, and I'm still going to talk about them. Because a lot of companies are now using them. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons and what companies are looking for and all that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes your journey very easy and it makes you feel at ease. And I hope the questions I've posted here and everything makes this journey very smooth. Practice. If you know you're going to apply, practice. Like, these questions, I'm telling you, they don't change them. So please don't share them with like the MTN recruitment. Don't tell them. Ne? It's a secret between me and you. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope this video was very helpful. I love you guys so much. Bye.